There was intentionality in what we were writing. Well, how do we share this with people who normally don't have access to information? Also, people who don't have resources to go and
Mm.
spend, time in a retreat for a weekend.
We're here today talking about a new book called The Orchid, The Secret Code of Modern Goddesses. I'm joined by the co-authors, Rocio Acquino and Angel Orengo. Angel, Rocio, thank you for joining me today. Welcome to the conversation. We're talking a lot about the emotion behind the book. So, as the authors of the book, how do you feel now knowing that so many people out there are having such strong feelings and discoveries from the pages of your book?
You never know how it's gonna be received your work, to be honest. Even that we have a very strict culture of not judging anyone. Be totally neutral. We are gonna make suggestions. We're gonna do our experience, but not to impose, only to show how this way of thinking took me to another place who is more comforting and more freeing. So now that people are seeing is is a pleasure, is humble. I feel more humble every day. Like oh my God, this is incredible. Like that, right away, like, thank you. Thank you.
There was intentionality in what we were writing. Um, the book came after our first year of deep introspection into who we were and how we wanted to change our lives. A lot of self-help books. Um, and at the time that we started writing, it was about, well, how do we share this with people who normally don't have access to information? Also, people who don't have resources to go and
Mm.
spend, time in a retreat for a weekend, or spend $1,000 or 500 or 5,000, whatever that is. And our thoughts and Rocio came about, and it was we should do television because this is sort of our background. And and it was okay, let's do TV, but let's own the intellectual property, the story behind it, so that when we sit down with the people who are going to help us craft the TV show, we have a say in how it's made. Because right now, I think, Joe, what ends up happening is that people don't think that love is powerful enough to deal with the issues that you have around you. We think that we have to combat anger with anger or
Mm.
force with force. That's what we've been raised to believe. And we've gotten to a point where love really does conquer all, but not in the way in which we were taught. And so when we approached the book, it was let's do it with a lot of love. And we said, and if we can help one person, it'll have been worth it. And everyone who we are connecting with is having similar reactions to you. And so it's so humbling, and
Humble.
we're filled with gratitude beyond belief that we were chosen, selected, inspired to write what we wrote and to put it forth, and not just write it, but really now be the face of it and take it to as many places as we can.
That's the main point. When someone come and say, makes sense what you did, it's like, oh, thank you, because now it means that I can continue to share with more people.
Yeah.
And if more people feel better about themselves, that is incredible. Like really, that is our main point. Is like I want to invite everyone to our party. And the party is really, is you are feeling better about yourself? Great. So it's about that.
The book is called The Orchid, The Secret Code of Modern Goddesses. As we wrap up, for people who are listening and watching the conversation and they want to hear more, they want to go buy the book, they want to read the book, what's the best way? Tell us your websites, your social media, what's all the ways we can learn more about the two of you and the book, The Orchid.
Is so many ways right now. Is we have the web page is theorchidbook.com. Then you can see the in English and Spanish the book and where to buy it. You can buy it in Amazon and Barnes and Noble, Apple, and we have the audiobook too. And the exercise, if you want to do a book club with your friends, you can do some exercise and they are in the web page. We have a beautiful, how you call it, Instagram and Facebook for the Orchid Book.
YouTube, Instagram, Facebook,
The
TikTok,
the Orchid Book.
The Orchid Book. The Orchid Book _
Yes. And then you can follow Angel or you can follow me and you're going to have a lot of fun too. The most important is read the book. And if you like it, share it with more people because it's for being of service, really.